Hello stock stalkers, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we will discuss about Abu Dhabi stocks, but before that let's see where the index is and where it can go potentially. With that, let's start the video. This is the daily chart of ADX. As I had mentioned earlier, market is due for a correction when it hit 9,000. Now why is that? If you have missed that video, link will appear at the top right now. You can click the link and watch the video. It will really help you how to analyze the market and when it can retrace from a strong resistance zone. So let's try and understand what's happening in the market as of now. This is a support zone for ADX, that is 8,250. We saw two bounces here. Again, when the market came at the same level, we can see a nice bullish hammer candle. This is a kind of indication that market have bottomed out. Again, we can see a green hammer candle. This is a good indication that support is now confirmed. This is also a candlestick pattern. We call it tweezer bottoms, and then a green candle confirming the support that now market is ready to go higher. And guess what? We are seeing a bullish price action. Let me remove the drawings so that we can understand clearly. Right here. Okay, this is an indication that market have bottomed out, and this is a confirmation candle, the green one. And then we can see ABC chart pattern. ABC. This chart pattern is obviously bullish. It means market have started moving up, uptrend have resumed, and the market have bottomed out. But at the same time, what we are seeing as of now is a dodgy candle right at the top of the green candle. Right here, 8,686 is Friday's closing. Dodgy candle means indecisiveness in the market. It means market can either break to the upside or it can come down for a retracement or a correction. My bias is to the bullish side. I think market will move up. Very soon it will hit 8,900 and then it will retest 9,000. That is the previous strong resistance. So guys, this was the index. I hope you have learned something out of it. Do not forget to hit the like, subscribe and share it with your friends. And now let's analyze some stocks. First, Abu Dhabi Bank. If you have seen my previous analysis, I had analyzed this stock as bearish. Why is that? This is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this was the right shoulder. Potentially, this was about to break to the downside. This is the neckline of this bearish chart pattern. Now this pattern is called head and shoulder pattern. If we can see a breakout of the neckline, that is 18.50, we can expect it to go down further. I was expecting a downside till here, that is around 17.35, if this chart pattern got activated. But thankfully it did not, and we are seeing a change in the momentum now. Now it have become very bullish. Why is that? As I had mentioned, this is a strong resistance, that is the right shoulder of this chart pattern. Once you see a closing above 19.40, this chart pattern will get invalidated. And exactly this is what we are seeing right here. A dodgy candle. It means market was indecisive whether it should go up or come down for a correction or retest the lower zones. That is the support area. Now, what should be the plan of action? Since the chart pattern is now bullish, what we have to do is, if you have missed the trade already at this level, that is around 19.40, you can wait for a correction. Obviously, after this big move, market cannot keep moving up. We have a resistance here. So let's mark our resistance zone right here with this line. This is the resistance, and as we can see, market have already touched or tested the resistance zone here, 20.75. When it hits the resistance, we can't expect it to come down immediately. People are holding positions at different levels. Now when they see a red candle or a bearish signal, what will they do is immediately they will try to book their profits and exit their positions. Okay, let me once again mark the resistance area. This is the resistance. If you have entered here and if you have exited here, that's a perfect trade, and I'm sure you have booked your profits. Now, those who have missed the trade here, when the market made this big move, what can they do is they can wait for a correction. Obviously, we are seeing some corrections already. Now the question is, when will the correction end? This is where the most important part is. As of now, we are seeing red candles. We can also see this is a resistance zone. Potentially, we can expect a retracement somewhere near here. When you see a bullish candle here, this is a good time to enter because your stop loss will be smaller. Market would have made some price action here. You could see some wicks. You can keep your stop loss here and then you can target the previous high, that is around 20.75. In this scenario also you will get at least 1:3 as your risk to reward ratio, which is perfectly fine. So this stock goes into your stocking list. All you have to do is just wait for a buy signal and then enter the trade. There is no need to rush, be patient, let big boys make the decisions first. We should only follow their directions. Again, I repeat, let it come down, you will get a stock at a cheaper price, but do not catch a falling knife. Let it give you a buy signal somewhere around the previous resistance that will now potentially act as a support, and then bang, you have to buy it. I hope I have explained you well and you have understood, and it was easy. Next is IHC. A detailed analysis on this stock was done. I highly recommend you to watch that video so that you can understand how the price action works. Let me give you a quick recap. I will not go into the details. As of now, we can see resistance is around 155, support is at 150. So this stock is trading within this tight range for so many weeks. Also, what we can see, it have tried at least 3 times and it have got rejected. My bias for this stock is bearish. Why do I say that? Again, you will find all the details in that video. As of now, we can see market is resisting this zone. That is a strong resistance somewhere around 155. So for now, this stock is in a no trading zone. I would only buy this if I see a closing above this resistance zone, that is 155. This is scenario number 1. Or market can even come down to retest the support level, but at the same time we know this level has been tested again and again, so it have become weaker now. In case if it comes back to retest 149 zone, I think it will drop down further. Etisalat, a very good price action here. This stock is looking very bullish. Sure, if we talk about the trend, it's in a strong uptrend. After this correction I had mentioned, now it's looking bearish. Why is that? It broke the support zone. When market breaks a support zone, the same zone becomes as a resistance. We can see support was broken, and I had mentioned now the same zone will potentially act as a resistance. But here what we are seeing is a break of this resistance zone with this strong green candle. Also volumes were good. Interestingly, not one but it have broken 2 resistance. This is the next resistance, that is 31.80. As of now we can see a closing above this resistance, so there are very good chances even if it comes down for small profit booking. This is the resistance that will now potentially act as a support, so we can expect a small correction and then market has got a huge space to go up. This stock is definitely looking very bullish and I can surely recommend this stock for coming week. Next is Aldar. I like to see such price action and I also trade when I see such good setups. We know that Aldar was following this trend line and this trend line was acting as resistance. This is the previous low and this is the support zone. Support was broken with this red candle. Now market is taking support right near the previous swing low right here. And now it's ready to go up. So most likely what we can see, a good move to the upside. Our stop loss should be just underneath the wicks of these candles. Your target should be the previous swing high, that is somewhere around here, that is 4.35. So market has a good space to travel. Your stop loss is small. This stock looks very good for a swing trade. ADCB, we can see a candlestick pattern here. This green candle is within the range of this previous big green candle. It means this candle is a inside day candle. So this candle is the mother candle and this candle is the baby candle. How do you trade this one? You have to keep stocking this one. If it crosses the upper range of the previous candle, that is 8.92, once you see a cross of this area, you should immediately buy. And if it is crossing the lower range, that is 8.74, if you're holding the position, you should immediately book your profits. Overall, the trend is to the upside. We can see it's making higher highs and higher lows. Also, it have made a double bottom right here. So this stock is bullish as well. Should be in your stocking list. Qudra. This is a good example of how you stock a stock and enter or pull your trigger when it's the right time. Let me explain you. We can see this is the support zone for Qudra right here. And we have seen 2 bounces from the same zone. It means market is supporting this level. Buyers are sitting in this level right here. When we see a green candle, when it have taken a bounce 2 times, now we want to see a momentum to the bullish side. It means we want to see buyers getting activated in this zone. When you see this green candle after a hammer candle, this is a good indication to buy. Now, in case if you have missed this opportunity, there is another chance. When it crosses the high of this candle, you can again enter at 4.61. Now what we are seeing here is a solid green candle. Usually when market makes a big move, either it settles here and it corrects itself by the time or by price. This is by the time and this example is by the price. When you see a correction like this, it means it's correcting by the price, and here we can see it's correcting by the time. It means it's spending time at the same level. Here what we are seeing, after a big move, market is coming down for a retest or a correction. Now interestingly, where is the support zone? Let me highlight here. This is the support or resistance zone. Why is it? Previously we can see market got rejected here and it went down. This is the support, market took a bounce from here. Now what's happening is, this was the resistance zone as we know. The same resistance is now broken. This zone is acting as support. Right here we are seeing a good price action, a green candle right into the support zone. So potentially what can happen from here is, now if you are looking to buy this one, the moment it crosses the high of this candle or the wick of this candle that is at 4.94, immediately you should buy it. You can expect a bigger move similar of this size. As per the books, we can see a big move to the upside, a correction, and then again it will make big move to the upside. So this is A, this is B, and this is C move. So we call it A, B, and C move. This can be a very good trade. Stop loss is small. Keep your target open. When you see first red candle, you can start booking your profits. Or potentially you can even target this candle wick high that is around 5.68. We saw market was rejecting this zone that is 5.68 and then market came down. So this can be a very good trade. I repeat again, if you are entering here, this can be your first target. Arkan, this stock is also looking very interesting. Let's highlight important zones. This was the resistance for the market. Previously we can see it was getting rejected again and again. It was making lower lows and lower highs, and here it have broken the resistance or the trend line. It means there is shift in the momentum. Support was found around 1.30. As of now we can see two scenarios. First scenario is that market have gapped down. Let me show you. This was the previous closing right here at 1.49, but next day market gapped down and it opened at 1.48. Yes, it crossed the previous candle's high that was 1.50, say around till 1.52, and then it came down till 1.45 as well, and it closed somewhere in the between. It means market was indecisive about the move, whether it should take the price to upside or down. Second scenario is it can come down for a retest. That is more likely possible. Why is that? This is the place where market have made a dodgy candle and there was a gap here as well. What we can do is we can wait for a nice candle closing. Scenario number one, we want to see a green candle closing here next to it so that we can confirm this zone is now activated or buyers are sitting here. When you see a green candle, this would be your first indication to buy. Or scenario number two, if it is coming down, most likely what we can see is a retest of the support zone. Let me draw the support zone. This was the previous resistance and now potentially it should act as a support. So if you see bullish action here, you can enter the trade. And then if you are a swing trader, you can potentially target the previous swings high, and the last target should be around 1.72. So this stock also goes into your stocking list. Wait for a bullish price action here at this zone that is somewhere around 1.45 to 48. If you don't see anything, wait patiently. Market will come down to the stronger support. This is very stronger support. I would like to see some price action here. At the same time, we can see a retest of the trend line as well. If price is coming down at this level, we can see a trend line to be tested again. And then we can see ABC pattern that is very good. It's bullish. Abu Dhabi, still nothing interesting here. Let us highlight the support zone. This is the support zone for the market, but now support is getting weaker and weaker. We can see it's been spending time right at the support zone, so support zone is getting weaker and weaker. Also, last closing is not very interesting. It's a red candle. If it breaks to the downside, we can expect it to come around 22.50. If this support holds, fine. If it does not, then we can see lower levels. That is a stronger support. Market previously took support here and moved up. So we can expect a similar kind of price action right near 20.50. So this stock is in a no trading zone as of now. Fretiglobe. This stock is looking very interesting and it's about to break out. It's right near the resistance. This is our resistance zone, as we can see. Also, we know that previously it was trying to cross, it got rejected. Long wicks at the top indicating selling pressure. Now what happened here is, let us try to understand the price action in this zone. When market went up, it could not clear this resistance. It made a red candle. Now this red candle was an inside day candle. I have just now explained what is an inside day candle. So when do we enter the trade? When we see a cross of this resistance, that is 3.85. When it crosses 3.85, I think this should be your entry. For now, you can target the previous swing high or the resistance zone that was around 4.00. This was the resistance for the market, as this is when the market started to retrace to the downside and then it made this chart pattern. This stock is very good for a breakout trade. I think coming week it should break out to the upside. So for sure, I can recommend this stock to keep in your stocking list. Guys, if my video is helping, do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post such analysis. Also, please support the channel, smash the like button and share it with your friends. Let's talk about Abu Dhabi Insurance Company now. We know that this is the support zone right here. Let us draw here. Let me adjust. Okay, so this is the support zone. Market took a bounce from here once and it tried to make a new high, but it failed. It means this is a resistance. 7.00 is a technical and psychological resistance zone. From here, market have started to retrace. Maybe it's trying to create double bottom. So if we see a green candle again here, it is a good indication that buyers have got activated and now they are protecting this level. In case if it fails to hold, this is the next scenario, that is around 6.70. Market can come down to retest this level as well and then it can move to the upside. Overall scenario is bullish. Market is in an uptrend. That's it guys for now. Thanks for watching. Keep stocking.